Hello everyone, welcome to Kingdoms and Castles. After playing the train game yesterday, I thought it would be kind of fun to play this game. So basically, it's a little bit of like a civilization for a medieval kingdom, and it's very fun. They have a lot of updates. I play this around every year or so, and this is, I guess, my time of the year to play it again. So I usually grind it for like 8 to 10 hours and then come back, and it's pretty fun. I guess recently they added dragon taming, which seems really cool, and I really hope to get to play that aspect and see how it goes. If you guys like it, I might make it into a series, but we can see, of course. I'm gonna play standard on. Let's do hard. I'm gonna do Jack's Necto Kingdom. So you want to try to get a really good starting place. So you have all the resources you need, and also let's do a new map and some rivers. Yeah, that's we need a map where we can have three, because I like going against three different kingdoms. It is very fun. Oh, I had to add the AI. Oh, I almost forgot to do that. That would have been bad last time because I almost forgot to add the AI last time. Actually, I did forget to add it. It's okay though. So yeah, you want to see a kingdom like where it would be good for starting resources and other things. So overall, this island looks the best. However, yeah, I think that might be the best island. You have a lot of stone. You don't have as much iron per se, which is not the best, but overall, I kind of like the look of this better. And it has a decent amount of agricultural land. And even though you don't get as much iron, I think the stone wall makes up for it. So yeah, I think we're gonna start there, especially with the size. Let me accept, and let's go on and play it. Hopefully this will be very fun, and I hope you guys will enjoy this. But I guess we'll end up seeing. But yeah, I'm gonna build my keep over here. So you want to build the keep semi close to the resources you need to start off with. So like wood and other things, right? You wanna make sure you have it. Also, you want to build it on non-agricultural land, because agricultural land is very important to try to, for trying to build a civilization in general. So let me build this right here. Eventually, you want to oh, that's bad. Don't build it there. So I want to build it right in front of this, and then no, god damn it. Okay, well, I'm already off to a great start. Okay, guys. So over here is probably going to be my first farmland, because farmland's very good. Especially these tiles over here. So hopefully we'll have a decent... this game, I'm not sure if you guys ever heard of it. It's a little bit like Banished. Unlike Banished, this actually gets constantly updated, which is really cool. I really love Banished. It's just, of what I know, it hasn't been updated since it started off, which is sad, because it's a very good game, but unfortunately, it's not the... They kind of just stopped developing it one day, and I was like, oh. But, I don't know. It is fun. The graphics obviously is a bit different, but it's still a really fun game nonetheless. So overall, we kind of want to start off by building a pathway and then start doing farming so the people have food, so they don't die during the winter. We also need housing immediately, which we haven't started off with, which is bad. I kind of want to do a lot of houses on this row over here. Although I don't know if it's the best idea, since I don't know how I'm going to expand it out. Also, we need a quarry now. Hopefully we can build... Uh-oh. Oh, it's too far away from the road. Okay, I got really scared that it's actually like I can't build on it, because a lot of these rocks prevent you from building the first thing. You can eventually remove it. It does take time though, so... We probably only need one quarry for now, and then eventually we can remove this, so... And job priority wise, we probably should do that first thing. But yeah, it's a really fun game. I played this for, like I said, around probably since I was a kid, like 5-6 years ago. Which is not kid, but a teenager, you know. But it's just a fun little game I come back to and like to play a lot. So I do really like it. Just a kind of a nostalgic feeling. And I do like that they constantly update it, so every time I do play, I always get like new stuff. I'm like, ooh, that's cool, I can do this and this now. They added AI a few years back, and that's been a really fun feature, and you get to trade and do other things, so that's been really fun to play with and do. Oh, 4 new people. We attracted 4 new residents. That's actually very good right now, because we need more people. We also need to start doing orchards and other things, and make a woodcutter. Forester, okay. So I usually like to make my foresters a little bit farther from where I'm building stuff. So I think for now I might do it down here somewhere. Yeah, right there would be good. And then I'll probably make a block somewhere like here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'd be good. So you want to make like a 4x4 area. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We're gonna have like a block section. Or you have to put logistics into this. Oh, we do need more wood now, actually. So probably not the best idea how I did that. Actually, if anything, I should probably clear it off from this agriculture land, since I think up here is going to be where I farm and do a lot of things. This is also good, and especially this is very high production agriculture, so I do eventually want to use that. But for now, we can kind of base our farming there, and then slowly start expanding south into here. And I'll also put a stockpile here. You also kind of want roads that line up with each other, so it's a little bit more efficient. So I'll build a road probably up here, even if it goes maybe actually I have a better idea, which is I'll actually destroy this, and although this doesn't line up, you can move it one, and then therefore if I do want to make it farmland later on, it's not as bad. And then I can also make a pathway over here so it goes straight to the mine, and then you make it go up here. See, guys, efficiency, you gotta maximize that. You can also get very much, for lack of a better term, fucked in this game by Vikings, which is never fun to deal with, but it's life. And sadly, they don't do it in the fun way. So Vikings and dragons do raid you, and they can be very mean to you. Unfortunately, they're not the nicest people. I think right here is actually the best area, and then I'll keep some resources and other small things. I'll put it there, and eventually I'll make the hovels over here on these corners. Only one found the home satisfactory. Yeah, that's because we have too many beds right now. We also need to build orchards eventually, so hopefully once the woodcutters kind of start being productive, yeah, we can start building these, which would be nice. And then overall, we can start expanding it more on what we can bring. We can actually probably start expanding south with the agriculture. I thought we were gonna do it north, but I guess here would be good. And overall, I can probably build a road up here somewhere. So like, then we can build a pathway up here. There we go. So we're making a little bit of a kingdom right now. And I'm gonna probably actually remove this. I know we're wasting my wood on pathways that we definitely don't need in comparison to a lot of other things, but I think it's fine right now. People are being productive still, and we're still getting wood, so it's okay for now. Eventually, we do want to use it for more and better things to build and do stuff with. But yeah, so we're trying to just kind of prioritize getting resources right now. Eventually, we do have to expand to the southern part of the island, which unfortunately the iron is literally on the exact opposite side of the island. So maybe I could have built it a little bit better about where I was gonna place stuff. And however, I guess for now it's kind of fine. It will not be fun, I guess, to try to deal with the iron. Maybe over here would have been a better spawn location, to be fair. I just didn't want to deal with the wolves. I guess right here would have been really good. It's okay though. Hindsight is 2020. And we got a decent amount of stone over here anyway, so. Ooh, dragon sighted. That's not very good to have at the start of the game, but it's okay. Let's do over here. I think a small granary right here would be good. It's right near where a lot of my food is, so. You also need a separate one for orchards, to be fair, so. What is my job priority? Lumber workers should be way higher, actually. Because that's like the main resource I need. Oh shit, it's actually raided us. It usually doesn't do that originally, but I guess we got really unlucky. Hopefully my kingdom doesn't die, but it's okay, I guess. We also probably want to start doing charcoal as well, for now, because people get happier and you can raise taxes. So you kind of want to prioritize resources like taxes and charcoal and other things, and eventually you want to get a lot of things. So, and also you want yeah, we have a lot of things we need to build, huh? So I'll build this over here, and then over this way I'll probably build something like a bar or something, or overall, I'm gonna also destroy this for now, and then go down south. And then hopefully I can do more forestry stuff. So we need more stone actually for the forester. My guess is my job priority, the quarry workers aren't the highest. Yeah, unfortunately. And then eventually we can start building cottages as well. So we need both of those. It is a fun game, like I said. It's like it is very strategic managey, so it does have a little bit of the city skylines aspect of like making sure you get all the resources, get everything, be productive, and you know, do all that. I do actually have to make a walkway. I don't know which is the lesser of two evils with it. I guess I can make a bridge or something. That would probably be better actually overall, both in the sense of resources and also like travel wise. Not 100% certain, but I think building a bridge like down there and then going left would be very useful. I also like to eventually colonize that forest, but we'll see. Fortunately, you don't really need the iron yet, so, and we can probably eventually make a large iron mine, so that should be pretty decent. We can also build ships and stuff, so we can probably just transport the ship from this part over here. I'm not sure if you can transport it to other areas, or you can transport goods, merchant ship. I have gotten a small village, guys. Let's go. I usually like to also then immediately kind of expand out with this. And then we also need a granary. Oh yeah, we're gonna build a sorry, we have like 200 things we need to build, but my dumbass cat brain sometimes forgets like, oh, we need to do that, huh? Also, that knocking makes me think someone's like about to enter my door, which is not the funnest to deal with, but it's okay. I just think someone's about to knock in and come in my house. By the way, I did record this yesterday actually, fun fact, and then I immediately regretted it because what's it called? Unfortunately, the audio didn't work. That was very fun to deal with. I'm like, oh, okay. Really great. So yeah, so there's bridges. So I think I'm gonna start making a pathway down here, and then I'll go down this way. Actually, I can just build it down here. Like I said, you want to prioritize the agriculture stuff, but it's okay for this, I think. So eventually we do want to get iron, so I'm going to try to expand the town down like that. And then this overall should be good. 4x4 grids are pretty nice for this game, so I'm going to try to keep doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's starting to actually look like a city right now. Which is cool, actually. I'm happy. You can make the land a bit better in the sense of probably 5x5s and building other things in the between. So eventually I'll probably just do that instead, but... And 2 people. My happiness is okay right now, but it's not like the exact best, but it's okay. We'll deal with it. There should be other stone deposits though, so I might actually kind of start expanding south to reach those. They're kind of on the way of the other place, so what I might do is, yeah, I might start preparing to make the bridge. I don't know what it has to be made out of, because I want to avoid as much as I can the agricultural land, right? So I'm gonna probably destroy this over here. And then I'll make a bridge over here, and then I'll go over the water. So what do I need for a bridge? Ah, I see. There we go. And yeah, we're just slowly getting more people, which is nice. And then we can start expanding the quarry and making more. And also, by the way, there's other, I did mention earlier, but there's all the civilizations we can interact with and do stuff which would be very nice. Hopefully it will be very fun in the sense that I get to do a lot with, I might need a well down there. Sorry, I was kind of thinking I can kind of have wars and do other fun things like that, which shall be very entertaining, but we'll see when we get to that area. But yeah, this is probably the best agriculture land if you didn't know, just because of the way that the game works and how you get resources. Also, I need a treasury now. Treasure room. That's a lot of stone, which is, I don't have that right now, unfortunately. So yeah, we do have to have a better road layout eventually, but for now, this is a pretty good layout. Hopefully the wolves won't attack us, but they're kind of in that enclave over there. So hopefully they're like, just leave us be. Oh, we can build a tavern. This is actually a pretty good building to build. There we go. People get to be drunk and won't yell at us, basically. And I think we can... Oh no, treasure room is like 40 stone, unfortunately. Pretty expensive. I'll probably also build a little small stockpile over there. That way, people, they don't have to like transport it really far for every time they get a resource, which would be nicer for us. There we go. And let me build a small produce section for this. We do have enough food right now, but eventually we're going to start running out, so... And yeah, you guys can probably see where we're going to start expanding out to with the resources we have. We're eating a lot of stuff right now. We do need more stone in general, so that's the main issue we're going to have. This will be a priority, actually, so hopefully we'll get that done pretty soon. 5 people have found a home suitable. And upgrading these pathways to stone would also be a big priority since it does speed it up by a decent margin. So definitely a faster build in civilization in that regard. But it's pretty fun. It's actually, we're expanding out pretty fast, and that's nice. We still got a long way to go, unfortunately, to the iron, which will be our next target for what we will be trying to get. And our job priority is, damn, we actually have a lot of people right now. Granary workers. We probably should put that a bit higher. We also probably should start building more housing. I guess it doesn't really matter too much how I fit this. I might have other things in that little square right there, but we'll see. I can see issues with the food, but we're kind of good right now. But eventually, yeah, we might have some problems where we need to kind of consider that. I do also want to probably make a tower eventually over here so we can, but actually we should make a treasury right now as we just got the resources for that. So basically this allows me to get income and tax the peasants. They won't be too happy about it, let's just say that, but it is for the overall good of society that we build this. And eventually we can put tax rate higher, so we can put it at like 30% or something like that. That way we can get a lot of money. We do need people who do work the treasury, unfortunately, so that's going to be interesting to deal with. But our stone production has very much increased. I might actually start doing stone roads, but those cost money, unfortunately. I could build a large tavern. Ooh, the happiness area is. I think eventually when I start expanding down there, I can definitely consider that. Also, chapel is pretty good, but we do need tax money for that, so. Why are you guys not happy? You guys can drink and do that. Maybe the tavern's not staffed yet. Could be the case. You also do need some food for that, so what I might do is expand agriculture down here. So I'll use these for this, and then I'll so that way we can get more wheat, and hopefully it can feed the tavern a bit more. You kind of want to prioritize orchards at first and then go into it, but for now it's kind of fine, so. None saw it fit to stay. Why? It's such a great kingdom. How dare they? Oh yeah, we're also starting to get taxes now, which is nice. We might actually be at 100 people semi-soon. 3 decided to stay. Yeah, eventually villagers could die as well due to getting invaded. So hopefully we don't have to deal with that anytime soon, but might be a big issue eventually. Actually, we probably will actually have to deal with that soon. So let me make a tower real quick. I'll probably make one over here at first. We'll see if that actually ends up being useful. Hopefully we can kind of kill all the wolves in the local... let me actually demolish that because... And I'll rebuild it over here. That way it should be a 2-for-1 in the sense of like how much wolves we end up killing. We need a lot of money though for them. So what's the big issue right now? Our lack of charcoal seems to be a big one. So I think what we need to do is get charcoal maker up and then make bartenders up, which shouldn't necessarily be our priority, but we probably should also put it over granary. I guess for now we can also kind of like close one of the mines. Actually, we should open that one and close the other one. I just have it temporarily. That way we can have a better job priority in the sense of making people happy. We also need higher tax collecting. Yeah, we have enough stone for now and kind of enough wood for now, so I'll be closing it, making everybody unemployed, but fortunately they can kind of fill the roles later on anyway, so. And then, oh now we're getting a lot of money because so we have the tax collectors that actually collect it, which is nice. Okay, so now we can kind of make the civilization better by hopefully killing all the wolves in this local area. So that should be nice in that regard. We do actually need to make a giant, this will make people happy, as a large charcoal maker. We can put it near the center of the civilization or over here, we can see. This should be fine. And then I can kind of close that one after we finish this. And that way we should have enough for a while for a kingdom. Uh-oh, we have a dragon sighting. Hopefully it doesn't go for us, yes, but I'm kind of concerned it might. We also might start destroying some housing, so we can make better housing. You know, you gotta destroy some houses to make more houses. It's like breaking eggs, you know? Okay. Oh, Clinic's also pretty good to get since, you know, heals the villagers and make sure they're happy. Let me build that. We have a lot of things we need to build, actually. We're not really thinking about how much we need to do, but there's a lot in this game, especially that you don't really think of. And we can also make a cemetery too, which would be nice. I'll probably build it somewhere over here because of, on the way. That way they're out of the way, so they're not close to. Yes, my English is very much Englishing right now. Very smart. I mean, because lucky it's not that expensive to do this. I mean, it is a little bit, but I don't need that. There we go. You see all the builders now. I have to prioritize that. I probably shouldn't have builders necessarily prioritize. Yeah, that's kind of bad. I need other priority jobs, to be fair. Jesus, how many jobs do we have now? Where did all the jobs go? Oh my god, that's bad. There we go. I'm gonna start replacing the manners. So hopefully, because that's the most efficient way of keeping them. Then we can also have some bakers, because you know we always like cake here. I mean, any type of cake, if you know what I mean. I need my chat's not here to give me the naughty stick like usual, so making these jokes badly. Let me actually demolish that. Because I think it'd be better to make it kind of near the population center. And we are getting more people though, luckily. The builders we probably do need to prioritize a little bit higher right now. Oh Jesus, yeah, I need to also destroy that. Charcoal is nice, but we don't need it that badly. Yeah, also hopefully once this is gone, like we don't need it as much. So if we prioritize that, we can finish this stuff faster. So one of the peasants died. Oh, that's kind of bad. Okay, now that we have a peasant that died, we need the deal with a cemetery. So that's gonna be very great as well. Let me see. Where is the cemetery? I actually don't see it right here. Oh, we don't have enough resources. Oh, we ran out of wood. Oh, shit. I know why. Okay, we're gonna be turning you off. Actually, we're gonna have to enable this again. So, we need a lot of wood. I was like, where did all the wood go? One is pathways because we're using it for the job there. That's an unfortunate part. Oh, yeah. Charcoal makers can get fired for a little bit. We have a lot of charcoal that we can survive for a while, so we do not need that right now. I think I might also make a another forester for now. That is a Viking invasion. That is very bad. Hopefully they don't go near where we are. I could make a little tower for temporarily. Oh, my homes are becoming antiquated. Also, did I make a well? Ooh, I don't think I did. Let me do that real quick. I can also make a small market. Oh shit. That's not the best. Yeah, that is not the best. I probably should have made a tower near here a little bit sooner. Let me do that real quick. Oh yeah, I don't have enough stone. Uh-oh. We gotta reopen all the jobs now. We did not expand that much in people as well recently, which is also kind of bad. I guess that's what happens. We are getting money, which is the only nice part. We can book a garden, so that make people happier. I'm gonna put it on a less important section, so like right here would be good. So I hope people are like, oh, we're happy, we don't have to deal with that. Oh, transport cart, that would actually be kind of nice. I might build that actually, because it's not that expensive. What were we gonna do? Because I remember I was gonna do something. Oh, was it another forester? Oh yeah, it was. I think it may have been. Well, I used to say well, and then I saw a well. For now, we could just get an archer tower once we get the tax revenue, and that should be okay. Which we should right now. Okay, thank you. That is a bit too small for the tower, unfortunately, but it's okay for now. Yeah, we need to make that tower taller. If it's gonna be anywhere of use. We should defend it pretty well, although it's not too bad if we can't. One of the villagers. Ah, there we go. So we got a transport cart for now. And we're actually getting people again, which is also very nice. We're prioritizing all the buildings first, and then we should go back. And then we can kind of replace the jobs with charcoal makers again, which is also nice. Once the builders are done building. Yeah, overall, I do like the game. It's very fun. I have been kind of hyper-focused with building and doing a lot today. I hear like last time when I was recording, I was much more talkative in the sense of like about different subjects and different things versus just the game alone. But I guess today it's like I'm in like this hyper-focus mode to optimize it. I'm sure the other kingdoms are probably doing a little bit better than us right now with expansion and doing other things. it is a very fun game. I do wish the AI becomes a little bit more dynamic with what you can do, invasions, other things, but they constantly update the game, so that's, I think, will be a future feature. Um, yeah, I think there would also be a lot of cool diplomacy they can make and add on, especially with how they could do with AI, but like turn it into almost like a civilization AI. But that's probably not gonna happen. Or like imagine like maybe there's like an island or something that's like part of a two chain with the river and it splits it in half. So like they'd be like, you can have the northern section of the island, but you have to give us 1,000 gold or something, and then you can colonize it. That would be very fun. Or I could give this land for like agriculture to that farmland. That would be a very unique feature, so I kind of doubt that would ever happen, but because it'd be really hard to implement per se. But and we have 100 people, so I do think this might be a good time to end off for the first episode of this, which it was really fun. I had a lot of it was fun, like kind of getting back into the game after not playing for a while. Hopefully we can kind of expand and do more if you guys do seem to be interested in the series, and we'll eventually conquer. I think we're gonna start conquering some other islands and doing that, so that will be very much fun. But yeah, if you guys do want to watch more, let me know. I'll be happy to play more. It was really fun. I've been having a good time playing it again. You know, nostalgia coming in. I did say that twice, but it's okay. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye bye, cuties, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.